My name is Misaki. I live with my husband Daiki, who has a bright and cheerful personality, and our adorable, energetic daughter, Sakura, just the three of us. We're a close-knit family, and our home is always full of laughter and life. Daiki and Sakura are always playing together, so our house is constantly filled with joyful giggles and happy voices.
Daddy, your spaghetti is so good.
Yeah. I was wondering what you were making, but it's seriously delicious, Daiki.
I'm so glad. Honestly, I was super nervous until you tried it.
It's as yummy as Mommy's spaghetti.
You should eat too, Daiki. It's really tasty.
All right, guess I'll dig in too. Let's eat.
On weekends, Daiki would sometimes cook for us. Sakura and I always got excited watching him in the kitchen, wondering what he was going to make. Even though I was living a happy life like that, there was one thing that bothered me. And that problem was,
Hey Misaki. Remember that bag you were using the other day? It was so cute, give it to me.
why don't you just buy one yourself?
What? You are not gonna give it to me?
I just bought it. Even if I hadn't, I still wouldn't give it to you.
But you used to let me borrow stuff all the time.
I don't remember ever lending it to you. You just took it without asking, didn't you? That's my older sister, Kanako. She lives alone and has a job now, but even when we were younger, she always wanted my stuff and would take things without asking. Back in high school too. Wow, this outfit is so cute. I'm really glad I worked hard at my part-time job. I can't wait to wear it.
That outfit's adorable. Give it to me.
No way. If you want one, buy it yourself.
What are you talking about? You're the little sister, so you should listen to your big sister.
Hey, don't pull on it.
Just hand it over already.
Just like that, Kanako forcibly took the clothes from me and walked off with them. And it didn't stop there. She even tried to take little things like my stationery and accessories.
Kanako, you can't just take Misaki's things without asking.
Seriously. We just talked to you about this the other day.
But come on, Misaki's stuff is totally my style.
That doesn't matter. Stop using Misaki's things without permission, okay?
Fine.
How many times do I have to tell you? One yes is enough.
Yes, sir.
Eventually, I started buying simple, plain things, the exact opposite of Kanako's taste, just to keep her from taking them. Then, when I started college, I moved out of my parents' house and began living on my own, which brings us to where I am now. Even after getting married, I never really grew closer to Kanako. A few months had passed since those peaceful days off, when one day. So yeah, I sent a package to my parents' house, and it just so happened that Kanako was there at the time. That's how she found out our address.
So that's why the guest cups were out.
Well, I mean, we're adults now, so I don't think she'd try to take anything, but still. Unfortunately, the timing couldn't have been worse. Kanako found out where we live, and I couldn't help but feel a little uneasy. But before long, I'd mostly forgotten about it. Then one day, we planned a family dinner, including my parents, so we headed over to my childhood home. But,
Ahahaha. Daddy, you lost.
Oh no, I really did. Huh? Sakura, you're tough.
so, have we decided what's on the menu tonight?
Well, we've got some meat, so I was thinking we could use that.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Kanako was at my parents' house too, but surprisingly, we were actually able to enjoy some nice family time together. However, the very next day, I realized my credit card was missing. I called my parents' place, but they couldn't find it anywhere. When I checked my bag again more thoroughly, I found something inside that convinced me Kanako was behind it. I called her right away. You have my credit card, don't you?
Who? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. That earring you were freaking out about losing? It was in my bag.
So, that doesn't mean it was me?
I know I had my wallet when I pulled it out at Mom and Dad's place.
Well, I already spent about 2 million yen.
What? 2 million yen?
Yeah. I just bought some stuff I wanted online, that's all. It's only 2 mil, you can afford that, right?
2 million yen is not nothing.
Stop whining. You are married and have money, so who cares? Don't be so stingy over something like this.
Why do you always do stuff like this?
What's wrong with an older sister using her little sister's things, huh? Anyway, the bill's not coming to me, so it's not my problem. You figure it out. Bye.
And with that, Kanako hung up on me. After seeing how shameless she was, I decided it was time to take action. A week later, My parents called to say Kanako was coming over, so I headed to my childhood home. And when I got there, why did you think it was okay to use my credit card without asking?
What do you care? What's even the point of asking? Instead of wasting time on why, you should just quietly pay it off and be done with it.
You spent 2 million yen on someone else's credit card without permission. Do you realize you could get arrested for something like this?
What are you and Daiki going on about now? And anyway, how do you even know I used it? It's not like there's proof.
Take a look at this statement. Every single item on here is something you've said you wanted.
And what? That's supposed to be proof.
If you want proof, Sakura caught it all on video with her phone.
Wait, video.
Yep. Crystal clear footage of you rummaging through my bag.
Come on, look at it. It's obviously you, Kanako.
Well, I mean, if you squint, I guess it kinda looks like me.
There's no point playing dumb. You're clearly caught on camera.
Fine. This is such a pain. Okay. I took the card and used it. Happy now. There. Satisfied. You've got to be kidding me, you idiot daughter.
Mom.
What the hell is wrong with you? How stupid can you get?
Wait, Dad? I thought you went out. You think we'd leave you alone in this house after hearing what you did?
Good grief. Misaki told us what happened, but I didn't think you'd sunk this low.
When our parents, who had been listening from the next room, suddenly appeared, Kanako was clearly shocked, realizing she couldn't talk her way out of it this time.
This is getting annoying. Whatever, fine. Yeah, I used Masaki's card. Okay.
Anyone could have figured that out just by looking at the statement.
Sheesh, no need to get all worked up about it.
You racked up 2 million yen in charges. Anyone would be furious.
If it got used, just let it go already.
So if someone used your card without permission, you just laugh it off.
No. I'd be absolutely pissed. Then you should be able to understand how Misaki and Daiki feel. You bought all this useless stuff like an idiot. What were you even thinking? Now Mom's mad too? What is with you people? You know, they say getting mad all the time gives you more wrinkles. Wrinkles come with age whether we're angry or not.
Kanako, enough with the jokes already. Aren't you tired of deflecting everything like this?
Who's deflecting? I admitted I used it, didn't I?
You didn't admit it. You're just being shameless about it.
Whatever. I mean, thanks to me, you guys earn tons of reward points.
I might be happy about that if you were the one paying the bill.
Why the hell should I pay for your credit card bill? Because you're the one who used it without permission, that's why. Yeah, but the card's in Misaki's name, so she's responsible, right?
If she were the one who actually used it, then yes. Kanako, do you even realize what you've done here?
I mean, kinda, I guess.
Then maybe try looking at least a little remorseful.
Come on, don't you think you're all overreacting? Daiki, you've got a decent income, you pay it.
Even after being confronted by the whole family, Kanako wasn't the least bit sorry. In fact, she doubled down.
Okay, but like, credit cards, right? If someone else uses it, doesn't the company usually cover it? So why not just do that, huh?
That's not how it works.
Why not? We could just say I mistook it for a family card or something. If that worked, everyone would be out here using their relatives' cards like it's nothing. Okay then, what about that proxy thingy? Like, if you use it on someone's behalf?
That still ends with you having to pay for what you bought.
You went on a massive shopping spree, and now you're trying to run from the bill? Are you serious?
Wait. You guys haven't even looked at the statement properly, have you?
What are you talking about?
I didn't just recklessly use the card, you know? I actually thought about how this would affect Misaki, and I was totally responsible about it.
Responsible? That's how you're spinning this?
What exactly do you mean by that? I figured it'd be tough for her to get hit with a 2 million yen charge all at once, so I used revolving payments. Isn't that thoughtful of me? Seriously, I'm kind of amazing, don't you think?
Wait, you used revolving payments.
Yep. That way, Misaki only has to pay a bit each month. Like a nice little setup. You idiot. Eek. Using revolving payments means she's getting hit with interest every single month. But isn't it like only 10,000 yen a month or something?
That's not even close to the full picture.
And let's be real here. Maybe it's Misaki's fault for keeping her card in her wallet.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I mean, if it's that important, maybe lock it in a safe or something. Safe? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who took it without permission.
Kanako, in her infinite wisdom, had actually gone out of her way to put all her purchases on revolving payments. With that kind of payment plan, it becomes nearly impossible to keep track of how much you actually owe. But of course, since she had no intention of paying it back herself.
Mom, you don't have to get that mad. Jeez.
Of course she's mad, you idiot.
Uck, now you're yelling at me too, Dad?
I know this sounds ridiculous, but it actually would have been better if you just paid everything all at once.
What? Why? Isn't it way easier to deal with like 10,000 yen a month instead of getting hit with a huge bill all at once?
If you were the one paying it, sure.
How long do you think it'll take to pay off 2 million yen at 10,000 yen a month?
120,000 a year, so like 17 years.
You didn't even factor in the interest. You really think it's interest-free?
Uck, I don't know how to do all those complicated calculations.
Then don't use a credit card in a way you can understand.
And you didn't just make one big purchase. Every time you bought something, you picked revolving payments. It's not just 10,000 yen a month.
Oh, now that you mention it, you're right. Whoops, my bad.
Well, guess what? You're paying all of it back.
Why the hell should I pay off a card that's in Misaki's name?
Kanako, enough of this nonsense already.
We also know you burned through about 5 million yen of our money, by the way.
Hey, I didn't have money? Okay, I had to.
Now you're the one getting mad? Unbelievable.
Oh, shut up already. I live on my own. I support myself. You people should be helping me out.
That's our line. We should be yelling that at you.
Stop messing around. Do you even realize what kind of mess you've made?
Whoa, what the hell? Even Misaki's yelling at me now. That's kinda harsh, not gonna lie.
Kanako hadn't just used my credit card, she had also blown through our parents' money. Even when confronted with the truth, she kept making excuses, getting defensive, and doing whatever she could to protect herself. But no amount of petty deflection was going to work anymore.
You've been all smug this whole time. But just so you know, we've already talked to a lawyer.
Wait, what? A lawyer? Did you just say lawyer?
One of my coworkers introduced me to a really good one.
Did you really think you could just take the stuff and walk away without paying for any of it?
But the card's under your name, Misaki. I don't have a legal obligation to pay, right?
Sure, the credit card company will bill Misaki, but Misaki and Daiki can come after you through legal channels. Did it never cross your mind that they could sue you to recover the costs?
Legal action. Oh, come on, we're sisters. You wouldn't actually do that.
It's time you face reality.
Why are you yelling at me all of a sudden?
We've got Sakura to take care of. We need to save for her future and everything else.
But you've got bonuses and savings. Can't you spare some?
That money is for Misaki and Sakura, not for bailing you out.
If only you shared Daiki's sense of responsibility, Kanako.
Yo, we never even saw you let a single coin sit in a piggy bank growing up.
For starters, you're going to sell every brand name item you bought with my card.
What? Why?
Because you didn't pay for them. I did. So they're not yours. We'll subtract whatever they sell for from the total you owe.
And we're billing you for all the money you took from us, too.
You do realize that behavior like this doesn't fly in the real world, right?
What's wrong with treating myself just a little?
Do it with your money then.
That's what everyone else in this world does to get by.
All the luxury goods Kanako bought were to be sold off, and she would be held responsible for paying back the full amount. Only then did she finally start to realize just how serious her situation was, but it was already too late.
Well, this seems like the perfect time. Kanako, we're cutting ties with you. You're no longer part of this family.
What? What are you even saying?
Anyone who can betray their own family this easily, there's no way I can still call you my daughter.
I can't trust you anymore either, Kanako. I'm cutting ties too.
Whoa, Misaki. Come on, don't say that. You guys are seriously taking this joke way too far.
Does anyone here look like they're joking to you?
I'm blocking your number and deleting all contact info. I don't consider you my sister anymore.
Same here. You've always been selfish, but I never imagined you'd do something this stupid as an adult.
Wait, hang on. If you all cut me off, who am I supposed to rely on?
You shouldn't be planning your life around relying on people in the first place.
Judging by how you're acting, I'm guessing you've got zero savings too, huh?
That's not true.
Oh? Then we'll be taking that too.
Yeah, not that it'll come close to covering the 5 million you blew.
Wait, hold on, please.
Why? You think this is something we can just pause and talk out?
No, but couldn't you at least give me a chance?
You don't get a chance anymore.
Come on, Mom, Dad, don't say you're cutting me off too. What am I supposed to do when I can't afford my living expenses?
You moved out ages ago. Figure it out on your own.
You're an adult now. Time to take full responsibility for your actions.
Okay, but Misaki, Daiki, you guys can forgive me, right? Right.
I already told you. We've spoken to a lawyer.
Wait, Misaki, you are seriously cutting me off.
Of course I am.
I'm seriously struggling. I need help, just this once.
Not a chance. And not just because of this. I'll never forgive you, not after everything, past and present. You're paying back every last yen. And just like that, Kanako was completely cut off by me, Daiki, and our parents. As Daiki had guessed, she had no savings. She'd been spending recklessly for years. To repay what she owed us, she sold all the brand name items she bought. But because she hadn't taken good care of them, most were in poor condition, even though they were practically new. As a result, she barely got any money for them and had to take out loans to cover the rest. Though she kept her full-time job, she'd already been living paycheck to paycheck. Now, with loan repayments added to the mix, she started working part-time after hours at a high-paying restaurant. But with her lack of common sense and awareness, she constantly upset customers and was scolded by her manager almost daily. She'd always managed to scrape by, even without money, but not anymore. Now, filled with regret, Kanako found herself trapped in a miserable life, her thoughts consumed by debt. As for me,
Hey Mama, what were you talking about with Grandma and Grandpa earlier?
what were we talking about?
You were taking a nap upstairs, Sakura, remember?
That's right. We were saying we should all go out for a nice meal together soon.
Yummy food? I wanna go.
Then let's all go next time, together.
Yay! I'm so happy Grandma and Grandpa are coming too.
Since then, Kanako has never come to our house again, and peaceful days have returned to our family and my parents' home. Thanks to the video Sakura recorded, the whole situation was resolved quickly. Though the little one who captured it all has no idea how much of a hero she really was behind the scenes. If Kanako had just lived responsibly instead of throwing money away, maybe she could have shared in watching Sakura grow up alongside our parents. But that time will never come. As for me, I'll continue to treasure Daiki, Sakura, and my parents in my own way. Looking back on everything that happened, I feel truly at peace as I sit surrounded by the laughter and smiles of my family.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.